Today I'm doing my predictions for the World Cup in 2022, starting off with Group A. I really don't want to underestimate Qatar, but I think they're going to be in fourth place. I don't think they're a bad team, but they just can't measure up against the other three teams in this group. Third and second are a little bit more hard. I think Ecuador could be a big underdog in this competition, and this could go either way. I think Senegal will just get the edge because of their individual talent over Ecuador. I think Netherlands has a really good squad going into this World Cup, including Frankie de Jong, Virgil van Dijk, and Memphis Depay. So I think they'll top this group. Going on to Group B, fourth place I think will be the US. They really haven't shown their quality in the last few months, and the third and second is also hard in this group because Iran and Wales are both pretty good teams, but I think Wales will just get ahead of them. I think England will top this group fairly easily because they have a lot of talent in their squad. Moving on to Group C, probably one of the easier groups to predict. I have Saudi Arabia at fourth place. I have Saudi Arabia at fourth place. Third place I have Mexico. Third place I have Mexico. I just think a lot of their talents have gotten a lot worse since the last few World Cups. I think Poland can qualify for the round of 16 in this World Cup because they have really talented players like Milik, Zielinski, and of course Robert Lewandowski in their squad. I think Argentina are undoubtedly the best team in this group. They're just so much better than the other three teams. Moving on to Group D, in fourth place I have Tunisia. I think they're a pretty solid team defensively, but I don't think they have the talent to score many goals against the other teams in this group. Third place I have Australia. I just really don't think they have enough individual talent to make it to the round of 16. Second place I actually have France. They haven't been playing as well as they have before recently, and I think Denmark are the dark horses in this World Cup. Group B is another fairly simple group. I think Costa Rica will get first place. I don't think they're consistent enough against better teams. Third place I have Japan. Don't get me wrong, I think Japan are a really good team, but I don't think they'll be able to match up against teams like Spain and Germany. Second place I have Germany, mainly because they really don't have a good enough striker to get past Spain. I think Group F is pretty tight, with Morocco being at the bottom. Croatia, I think, will be third, and Canada at second. I think Canada are big underdogs in this competition, and they'll just get the edge over Croatia. I have Cameroon at fourth place. I just don't think they'll be able to get results against the better teams in this group. At third place, I have Switzerland. I think they showed their class in their games against Spain and Portugal, but I don't think they'll win consistently enough to get into the round of 16. I think Serbia have a really good squad with players like Milinkovic Savic, Vlahovic, Kostic, and Mitrovic. I think that'll get them the edge over Switzerland, and they'll be able to move on to the round of 16. I think Brazil are clear winners in this group. They're definitely contenders for even winning the whole thing. H is a really tough group, and I think South Korea will get fourth because they tend to fall when they're playing against better teams. I have Ghana in third. I just don't think they'll have a good enough defense to get past teams like Uruguay and Portugal. And I have Uruguay at second and Portugal in first because I think Portugal have a much better squad than Uruguay. Moving on to the round of 16, I think Netherlands will have the edge over Wales because their squad is a lot deeper than them. Argentina or France will be a tough one. Argentina-France will be a close one, but I think Argentina will win due to France being out of form. I think England will win this one once again. They just have a much better squad than Senegal. Denmark and Poland are both underdogs in this competition, but I think with the likes of Christian Eriksen, Martin Odegaard, Kasper Schmeichel, Denmark will just have the edge over Poland. Canada are pretty unlucky to face a team like Spain in the round of 16, because if they face someone like Wales or Poland, I think they might have made it to the quarterfinals, but Spain just have a really good squad. Moving on to Brazil versus Uruguay, I just think Brazil are a much better team than Uruguay, and they'll cruise through this match to the quarterfinals. Belgium obviously has a really good squad, but for some reason they just haven't been able to turn it into good performances, and I think Germany will be able to beat them in this match. I think against Serbia, Portugal have a pretty clear win here. Although I don't think Serbia are a bad team, they just don't have the quality to beat Portugal. Now to the quarterfinals. I think this is where the Netherlands will lose. Argentina are just really good right now, and I don't see them losing to the Netherlands. Spain Brazil, I think, will be a really good match, but once again, I think Brazil are just a really good team right now, and I can't see Spain stopping them. I think Denmark were really unlucky to not get past England in the Euros, and I think they'll be able to narrowly beat England in this. Germany Portugal is a tough one, but I think Portugal are much more prolific than Germany, and they'll be able to beat them in this one. I would really be looking forward to a match between Argentina and Brazil. I think it'll be a pretty close match, possibly going into extra time, but I think Messi will be able to lead his team to the final. I think Denmark will go pretty far, but I think this is where they'll fall. Just don't think they'll have the quality to beat Portugal in these kind of circumstances. Now, it might seem like I'm just trying to get the fairy tale final here, but I legitimately think that the World Cup could end with a match between Argentina and Portugal. Portugal have a really good squad, but I don't think they have the chemistry that Argentina has, and I see Argentina winning this year's World Cup. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.